Hey everybody, we are back. This is Married Man here, and today we're going to cover a special collaboration on making some planter boxes by three of our friends, and we're going to cover the rising lumber cost as well as a whole lot of videos. So stick around. This week we had a special collaboration between Graph Woodshop, Friday Workshop, and 4321 Woodworking. They all produced these planter boxes and produced videos around how they did it in this collaboration. I think they did a fantastic job. They're asking who the winner is. Along with that collaboration, Friday Workshop is here showing us how they use their jig to produce these pocket holes and how it was attached. Again, trying to determine who the winner is between these three. Our third contestant is here at Graph Workshop. This is Josh. I don't know what's on his shirt. Branson. Looks like maybe some deer antlers. I don't know. I know he's got some Craig jigs in the background and a Ryobi tool sitting there, and he was going to put out a planter box as well. Again, they're trying to determine who's the best of the three at producing these planter boxes, and I think their winner is clear. It's the viewer who we got to see these, and so we're the winners. Woodcraft by Saman also produced a different kind of planter box, which he wrote up the designs for and shows us how to construct it. It looks a little bit different than the other guys. I think he did a great job. Ambassador Woodworking brought us a video on how to clean and maintain our table saws and inspect it. What kind of gloves you got there, buddy? Here's Ambassador again, giving us a long-term review and update on the Banks 23 gauge pin nailer. Really appreciate it. Also, I appreciate the emails that I received this week. If you want to email me at marriedmanwoodworking@gmail.com. I received a few emails this week, most of which are very positive, and one in particular I want to mention here, where Alex, and I don't know who Alex is, but they said that they were unsubscribing because of my last week's video and went into a long description of about 3 paragraphs telling me where I did everything wrong. And at the end, added the sentence, basically, comma, you suck. So, Alex, I appreciate the feedback, and I applied none of that feedback to this video this week. And I'm asking my viewers that like this content to put it down in the comments. I will take it as a compliment if you put in the comments the words, you suck. And I'm not offended at all. Alex, I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate that you said you'd watch this week's video. And if I improved my output, then you would consider subscribing again. And I appreciate you taking the in-depth time for the write-up. I could tell you watched the video more than once just to be able to do such a thorough write-up. Thank you, Alex. For everyone else who emailed me, thank you for that as well. Your emails were very positive, and I do appreciate it. Jesse Mullen did a complete overhaul of his master bedroom, which included some painting. And as you can tell, he built an entire bed, and you can see that in this video. Klassen Woodworks did a workshop tour of his garage. He planned it all out here, and he did a complete walkthrough. Bronxbuilt made a folding area for the laundry room. Toolhead 147's given us a unboxing and review of the Tac Life 20-volt reciprocating saw. Mastering Mayhem brings us the DeWalt power bank and asking the question, is it the best power bank for the price? Oh, wow. What we got going on here? This is actually a review of pants for woodworker. If you'd asked me 10 years ago if I would be watching something online about pants specifically made for woodworking, I would have, I wouldn't have believed it. I don't know. But this is actually good content, good information from somebody who's experienced at the Woodworking Network. This is Caleb's Fine Woodworking, and he shows how beginners how to turn a pin. This is a short video from Woodworking Methods channel about woodworking joints. Most of their videos seem to be shorts and show you methods of woodworking. Here's another one from Woodworking Methods about working with epoxy. The Garage Wood Shop brings us how to build a chicken coop. This is a part one of a multi-part series. Oh my goodness. Plexus Woodworks is bringing us content on everyone's favorite part of woodworking. This is sanding. Making Sawdust is showing us how to make this dial indicator so that you can really fine tune the angle of your table saw and look at the final result. Carl Cope Woodcraft brings us a video on the lumber crisis and on prices. Speaking of which, I have put together a playlist of videos that address the lumber crisis and the lumber prices. Any video I see related to the pricing of lumber, I'm adding to that playlist. I'll put the link in the description and you can check it out. It'll have all the videos on that topic together. JM Designs brings us a video about trimming the breadboard ends. All right, Stoner. This is Stoner Erickson. He is designed and is building a wooden mallet. Lincoln Street Woodworks also put out a video about the escalating prices of lumber and what to expect. I'll add that to the playlist and make sure the playlist is linked in the description. The Will to Make prepares a picnic table sandbox, which is a great project for the kids. They would really enjoy this. Dom and his dad over at Friday's Workshop shows us how to sharpen chisels. They did a great job describing it to us, and I got a feeling that Dom, being the young man that he is going to have a lot of sharpening in his future. Keep it up, Dom. Keep those blades sharp. Look at Dom go. Go, Dom. Go, Dom. Don't let that chisel beat you. You take care of that chisel. He's a cool kid. Him and his dad put out some great content. Oh, the stress. Now, I mean, distress. You got to distress the wood sometimes. Mike over at Woodcraft 716 shows us how to do that step by step in this video. Shows you how to paint and then distress the piece. Gives it a more aged look. Very popular in some parts these days, especially with that farmhouse look. When Mike distresses wood, he does it in his shop. So he gave us a video with a shop tour, made sure that we saw that he had a refrigerator. I don't know what he stores in that refrigerator. Don't really know if I want to know. But Mike does a great job, and he shows us the whole shop. Hey, is your trash can always getting in the way? Well, Rob's Custom Wood Shop shows us the solution for that. He also shows how easy it is to trip over the trash can, how mad it makes him. Then he gets an idea. And some ideas don't work, but he's got a different idea. And he shows us how to make a slider go in and work with that trash can, step by step. I appreciate what he did. Hey, congratulations to Loghouse Farms, which made it to 1,000 subscribers. And they shared a video with us on how they converted this barn into their workshop. Morgan Hurst over at the Red Ridge Company shows us how to make a pie cupboard. You ever look at that word cupboard and wonder why we pronounce it as cupboard? Shouldn't it be cupboard? Josh over at the Craft Woodshop shows us how he saves money on casters by buying this moving dolly at Harbor Freight, removing the casters. What's the best power tool for woodworking? What's the table saw, right? Mason Woodshop brings us a video about this rigid table saw. John Ford Woodworks brings us a comparison of two handheld routers, the Milwaukee and the DeWalt. The Wikipedia guy talks about what will prices of wood do in 2021. Mastering Mayhem brings us a review of this DeWalt Bluetooth speaker. Here's Mike over at Woodcraft 716 again, giving us a review of the Armor jig for pocket holes. It's a good review. The Tiny Woodshop brings us a video on making coasters. Everybody could use coasters, but it's especially a great gift and a great small item that you could make with scraps. Max F builds a home plate American flag. And we're back with Bassador Woodworking, who shows us how to add drawers to a rolling cart. LTD Woodworks brings us a project on making a coffee table with these slabs of walnut. Shane's Hobby Shop shows us how to make this bucket planter stand. Hey, congratulations to Caleb's Fine Woodworking, which now has over 1,000 subscribers. Caleb's Fine Woodworking put out this video on how to make a wooden ripstick. The Woodworking Garage brought us a video on clamps, going over all these different types. Looks like he's been collecting clamps for a while. Look at the racks of clamps behind him there. I don't have enough clamps. Does any woodworker actually have enough clamps? Josh over at Craft Woodshop brought us another video on lumber prices. Here's our friend over at John Ford again, giving us a unboxing and review of the 24-volt brushless Flex. This is Morgan Hurst again, giving us a build of a walnut tea cabinet, showing us everything on the build, including doing these dovetail joints. I don't know about you, but it's always great for me to watch someone else be so proficient at doing dovetails. Well, that's it for this week, folks. Remember, I'm going to have a playlist in the description that talks about lumber prices. Go check out those 3 videos where they did a collaboration effort on building planners. And I'm putting all these videos in a playlist, and I'm putting that link in the description below. So you can go watch the playlist and decide which ones you want to watch and which channels you want to subscribe to. Hey, and if you like this video, then give it a like. Give it that thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. And do me a favor, remember that email I received from Alex with all those details in his opinion of me. If you'll put in the comments, "You suck," put the words "you suck" to let me know you like my content and that you want to see more of it. I do appreciate the emails that I've received. I appreciate the comments on these videos, and I enjoy making these videos. If there's something you think I should do different, I don't mind considering that. And please put it in the comments or email me at marriedmanwoodworking@gmail.com. And any constructive feedback will be considered, and I'll do my best to make this the best content to watch. I appreciate you Oh, my wife's calling. I gotta go.